guys, welcome back to Me Watch a Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And we have a tier on Patreon where once a week we pick one of you awesome fucking top tier Patreons and we let you guys pick what video we're going to do that week. If you're into doing that, the Patreon link is below. This is for our buddy and our friend Michael Nunya, who's been a long time supporter of the channel.
Michael Nunya!
It's 3 different little movies. This is an anthology. It's based on Stephen King's workings, and it feels like 3 different episodes of Tales from the Crypt.
Yep.
I'm so shocked that nobody ever talks about this movie that much because I found every single, all 3 of them, I found them really fucking good.
Well, the first one, the first tale is not bad. It's about James Woods.
It's my favorite.
Amazing. Well, you liked it. Fine, whatever.
I liked it a lot.
Quit smoking then. It's basically Chantix 5000. Like if Chantix really goes on a bender here and says, I'm gonna make you quit smoking by fucking threatening your wife with some electric shit. You know, maybe it'll work. I don't know. But that's what the tale is basically about. It's like a mafia-controlled like idea of how to make people quit smoking.
The Stephen King references are heavy as fuck in this movie. It's like the Marvel universe in the beginning.
The very beginning, yeah.
Yeah, but it's really fucking cool, man, because James Woods goes in this clinic and he tries to quit smoking and he doesn't really want to. And this is the 80s. This is 1985. The year of my better. This company, what they do is they have this fucked up way. You go in, they make you sign all this shit, they lock the door, and it's creepy at first because he's like, so I noticed you didn't put where your daughter goes to school. And he's like, well, and James Woods, being fucking badass James Woods that he is like, well, I just didn't think that, you know, where my daughter went to school had importance to whether or not I quit smoking. And the guy, Alan King is the actor's name. He plays Dr. Vinny Donati in the movie. He's my favorite part of the entire fucking movie because he's got these big bleached white teeth and he looks like Richard Nixon. And then he's like, this is what we're gonna do. He's like, the first time that you start smoking again, we're gonna take your wife, your pretty little wife, and we're gonna put her in here and you're gonna watch as we electrocute her. The second time, she gets raped.
James Woods is like, at the same time, he's like, did I technically sign up? Because I thought I said I wasn't really interested, but I guess I'm fucked. It kind of felt like The Game with Michael Douglas.
Yeah,
so you didn't really have an option. Like, once, you know, because the Mafia guy's kind of like, we've already started. And he's like, oh, fuck, really? When did that happen? I wasn't even ready for it. But yeah, it's kind of creepy and weird. It really plays on the paranoia fact of James, well, the paranoia like everybody would feel when he says, like, everybody's watching you, whether or not you think you're alone, they're everywhere. They have like agents everywhere. Now there are some weird like hyper dreams in this, like when he goes to the I don't know, the party or whatever, and there's like everybody smoking and blowing shit out of their ears, which is impressive as fuck on, you know, Chris Angel Mind Freak, and they're all doing that. And then you were talking about your favorite scene earlier with main mafia man.
Oh yeah. Well, when he goes to the party and James Rebhorn, you'll know I'll put his face up right here. You'll know his face when you see it. He unfortunately passed away a few years back, but he's just one of the businessmen, and he starts to like trip the fuck out. Like James Rebhorn's head gets giant. He's like, "Why don't you fucking smoke it?" Yeah. It was like a Jim Carrey type scene. A really underrated performance.
Well, I guess I will.
And that's what I mean by there's a bunch of tiny performances by characters in this that are really underrated and good. But yeah, when he does that, the main mobster shows up walking down the steps. And I can't remember now what song he was playing.
I'll be watching you.
Yeah, they play that twice in the movie, but they're playing that, and the mobster comes down in a fucking Elvis outfit, and he's singing the song to him, and I'm just like, this shit is batshit. It's fun, cuckoo in your panties, good times. I fucking love it.
Have you noticed that they didn't, like, it wasn't Sting or the Police singing it? It was just some guy that does wedding songs.
But he chewed the scenery, man. He went full on walking down the steps and belted out the song and did the dance and everything.
That's awesome. When you feel like you're being sexy, but you're really not. When you're drunk as fuck at a party, you're like, I'll be yeah. It was really like his lip sync was off, but it was fun. It was a weird scene, but yeah, the whole movie, that episode is just so fucking weird. Like I said, Chantix 5000. We never know what the future holds. Like if you want to quit smoking at this point, they're gonna hold a goddamn gun to your head and say, fucking quit it. Stop it right now, or I'll rape your wife. That's their commercial. Like, having trouble quitting smoking, stress of the day. Listen, I'll rape your fucking wife.
And then you go to the second part.
He comes out of the casino and he's talking to his driver and he's like, are they in place? Are you tracking my ex? You put together pretty quickly that he's talking about his now to be ex-wife, but his wife and the tennis instructor, and somebody's following him to make sure that it's dealt with, Tony. There's another guy that comes out of the casino talking to him, and they see that the same cat from the very beginning of the episode, or the movie, is across the street and trying to cross traffic, and they bet on everything. Like, that's the whole idea. They bet on fucking literally everything. And the guy was like, $10,000 says cat makes it across the street without being hit. The other guy's like, I'll take that bet. That cat's gonna die. And that
I like
one,
how excited it's like anything goes, like anything goes, anything goes, anything goes.
And then that one bitch is like, fucking cats should be drowned. It's like your fucking perm should be drowned. That's terrible. But yeah, so the cat makes it across the street. The guy wins $10,000, and then you go from there. And what you find out is the guy was having his wife follow, who had been fucking her tennis instructor. Which, by the way,
is Robert Hayes.
Don't cheat on your goddamn significant others. Okay, just end it. Just end it, and then do it. And the tennis instructor puts the wife on a bus, goes back to get money. He gets captured, and then this is where it gets, to me, like, my nuts shriveled up into my mouth. And I was like, oh my God. I've never seen that movie where, with, what's his name when he's walking across?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Yeah, when he was High Wire or whatever the fuck it was called. I never watched the movie, but that shit, like, I got sweaty as fuck. Yeah. My feet were sweaty. My face was sweaty. My dog was sweaty that I don't own yet. Like, everything was sweaty, and I was like, oh my God, because it was scary. Even for the time, 85, and I know, like, the effects don't look that good, but like just imagining what he gets him to do. Oh,
it's intense, man. I felt like my anxiety creeping on while I was watching it. And the guy's name, it's Kenneth McMillan's the actor. He unfortunately died 4 years after this movie was made, but he's Kressner, and he's the hood, as you called it, the one that wants to bet on everything. And Kenneth Hayes is the boyfriend. He's the Beyond the Hill tennis instructor. He's the guy from Airplane, by the way. It's like, it's gotta piss you off though when the dad from Homeward Bound's fucking your wife, you know? So I kind of get where Kressner was coming from a little bit. He takes him back to his high-rise apartment, and there he's like, look, we put some cocaine in your tennis bag outside. He was like, we know that you've been fucking my wife. He was like, but you're either gonna go to jail for a long time or you're gonna place a wager with me. He's like, the wager is, he's like, this building is fucked up and it's way up high. It's a fucking skyscraper.
He's on the top floor.
And he's like, if you can make it around on the ledge, on the outside of this ledge, all the way around, he's like, you can have the girl. He was like, you can have your car back, which is a nice fucking car. He's like, and we won't send you to jail. And you'll get $100,000 or whatever it was. So he's like, he didn't really give him a choice. So,
like, can I just get all that stuff without the girl? Yeah. It's just not worth it.
He goes out on the ledge, and like you said, man, the scene is fucking
it scared the fuck out of me. And like, it looks cheesy. It's 85, so it's obviously
it looks like it's in Gotham City.
Oh yeah, the city of justice,
city of peace,
the city of love with piss on our sheets. R. Kelly. But yeah, it really ratcheted the tension up while he was walking on the side of this building. I'm like, oh fuck. And then when that pigeon was pecking, I'm like, fucking bitch ass rat with wings.
Pigeon pecking his fucking ankle, and you can see the blood swelling up, and he's on this, and the wind's blowing really hard, and they hit him with the water hose. The most tense part was when he gets caught on the building sign, and it's like he's like hanging there, dude. I was literally like, I was trying to watch this at work. And I was like,
no.
Fuck. It was intense. It was really, really well
anti-anxiety medication.
Yeah.
In my mouth. But yeah, it was crazy. It was good. I thought it was a really good episode, man. It was scary as fuck. Like you don't think that those kind of like episodes, like where there's not like any supernatural or ghostly shits, well, because I was thinking to myself, like, what would you do? Because the thing is, you have to do it. Like, you have no choice. Because the Crester even says to him at the very beginning, he's like, you know what I think you're gonna do? I think you're gonna just hang out there for a little while until your arm strength goes, and you're gonna be like, you don't have the guts. And if you can pull yourself back up the ledge, then you're gonna die. I'm like, well, fuck. I guess I'm just gonna walk on this goddamn ledge. Can I have some sneakers? Can I have some PF Flyers from Sandlot?
I would have done that rather than go to prison for 5 years.
Well, what if he was wearing one of those goddamn penny loafers that he got from Dillard's?
No, I saw his boat shoes, and I was like, oh man, that makes it even harder.
That shit's slippery.
Even though like it was filmed back in '85, the way that they filmed that made it realistic as fuck. I mean, it looked so real and so good, and you really felt like you were there on that ledge when they made your butthole tight. And so that was the second one. And
butthole was so tight, I could have passed coal through it and got a diamond.
The third one's kind of, it's Crazy Critters Puppet Master fun, because
I did like that.
It's where you get into weird
I liked
shit.
it though.
But you follow the cat, and the cat goes to this little girl's house, and little girl's Drew Barrymore, and she begs for the cat to come inside. So the cat comes in, and the mom's, I fucking hated the mom, dude. I hated her so bad in this. She was like I just hated her guts. And you know, she must have done a great job acting if that's what she was supposed to be, because I hated this fucking woman. She's like,
why do you exist?
Tina from Halloween 5 level, annoying as fuck, right?
Yeah, she was nasty.
So the daughter begs to keep the cat, and she's like, oh, I'm just gonna eat your fucking bird. Cats are nasty, and they sit on your chest and steal your breath at night. What? And her husband is Jerry Curl Steve. I like him a lot. Like he
looks like he's gonna be the revival of Journey.
He's got this big hair, like this. He's the perfect epitome of the '80s, man. He actually, like, we were talking outside, he looks like the ugly version of Handsome Dan, but like young. But he's the nicest guy, and he's a good dad. And
I wish he was my dad in the '80s.
Tickler, asshole. Yeah, he was like the dad in Monster Squad that would sit on the roof and order you cheeseburgers.
Dude, he was great. Like the thing about that woman that I hated the most, which I mean, I'm not a cat guy. I don't hate cats, but I'm more of a dog dude. But she was just so keen on hating this cat from right from the beginning. And then when the little girl, she names him General and wants to have the cat in her room, and she's like, no, no. Did you do your homework, you little slut? Like it didn't like not hardcore, but she had this like undertone with her that you know that she yells at her husband for like not having a better job to support her in the way that she's deserved to be supported. Like it's just ridiculous shit. But basically the idea is like a troll. I guess that's what they call it. A little miniature troll like wants to steal the breath of Drew Barrymore, and the cat is defending her. The mom, meanwhile, is more concerned with fucking Polly like a cracker. Fuck those birds. Like, they don't give a shit about you.
It's a bird.
They'll shit on your hand and then laugh at you. Like, they don't care. That's all she's concerned with. It's like, well, if the cat gets in there, it'll kill Polly. And Drew Barrymore, her character's like, no, he won't do any of that. He won't do it. She doesn't care.
As we all know, she's a good child actor. She's good in the movie.
Yeah, she's great. What happens at the end, though, or towards the end, or middle, I guess, the troll gets up there and kills Polly. He kills the bird. And I love the little like grunts and sounds from the troll, because like at the
looks like monkey shot.
Well, at the very beginning, it's like, and then like it kills Polly, and then it gets up in the bed with Drew Barrymore's character, and it's like when it opens her mouth up to steal the breath, because it's actually the one that steals breaths from kids. It goes, when her mouth opens, it goes, oh.
It's like, yeah.
It's kind of like, it was like, damn, that breath is strong.
It looks like Beavis eating nachos. Like, yeah.
But the cat jumps in and saves the day. Unfortunately, the Polly is being killed, so the troll runs away into the wall and is gone. And when the mom and dad come in, this is really what sets to a level of like she is a complete fucking asswipe. Is when she walks in, the first thing all she can care about is like, Polly, oh my god. Even though your traumatized daughter is probably never seen anything dead in her life.
Like she just saw her mother's severed head.
Yeah, like, oh my god, bitch, this is not hereditary. Like, you know, like you didn't see your daughter's head.
Was you some chocolate cake?
Yeah. But yeah, she's like, all that she's concerned with is goddamn Tweety Bird, and her daughter's crying, and the dad, thank God the dad's there. He's like, and he's like, first off, what he should have done, been holding her, be like, bitch, I want a divorce. Like, holding the daughter, be like, you're freaking out about a fucking dead bird. Like, I can buy that shit at Walmart 3 for $1. Like, it doesn't matter. And you're worried about that rather than your daughter being traumatized and seeing death for the first time. Fucking cool parenting. But okay, so that's what she's worried about, and then in a sadistic fucking way, and I knew that the bitch was gonna go flowers in the attic at some point. She waits till the husband goes to work and then lures the cat into a box with food, and then she's like, come here, you little furry bastard, and then puts it in a box unceremoniously, picks up like fucking like she's carrying luggage with like sneakers in it, takes her to the pound where it's gonna die.
Yeah, her little girl's just lost her bird.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna take away her fucking cat too.
That whole scene plays out, but General being, he's the general, okay? He can save you a ton of money on your auto insurance.
Go to the general and say something.
He breaks out of that fucking bitch, right? He's like Shawshank Redemption. And he breaks out, he runs back to Drew Barrymore to save her because he knows, the cat knows, that the troll is coming.
The guy in 2B knows, get him!
Get him and rape him! The troll is coming, and the troll does break out of the wall again and is in the middle of stealing the breath from Drew Barrymore's character. And he also, the troll was pretty smart the second time around, because he's like, he put a little door stopper in the door. He's like, oh! And I did like, do you remember that scene before that though, when she was like, General, and he's like, meow!
The general the troll like laughs at himself.
Yeah, a little knife. He's like, meow! And it like disappears in the wall.
Oh, it's a pizza Steve.
That motherfucker looked like a steroid Goomba from Mario Brothers 3. The actress was good.
She was perfect.
She was really good. You gotta explain that to people nowadays, because when you hate on a character, they'll be like, "You hate the fucking actress? What? What'd she do to you? Huh? What'd she do?
What did she do? What did she do?
Leave Candy Clark alone." That's her name in real life. But no, we're saying that she did such a great job that you hate the character so well, and that's when you know you've got the magic of the night. from Little Monsters.
He told me to forcibly insert the love card into my anus.
He told me to fuck her, so I fucked her.
I did it. I fucked her.
Jerry Curl Jim over there, her husband, should have immediately. He should have been like, it's 15 till 1. I'm leaving you. Like, it should have been immediate. Like, it should have been like, you didn't believe her. You act like an asshole of a fucking bird. You're obviously high strung. You need medication. I'm not gonna stay married to you anymore, Huck. Her? Like, hooker.
She's probably banging her yoga instructor. You know that bitch is banging her yoga
Anyway,
instructor.
I don't want to make the whole fucking thing about her. So 7.0 is what I'm going to give it, and I feel pretty solid about that. I feel like my dick is charged up. Let's do it, Sonic.
Your dick's charged. Your dick's charged. Your dick's charged.
What the hell?
But yeah, no, I give the movie an 8 out of 10, man. I actually enjoyed the
Good
pizza
for
out of
you.
it. And I do the first one was actually my favorite. I don't know. There's some mix with James Woods and Alan King. Alan King just fucking stole the show from me. I loved his character in this movie. But the second one was fucking awesome too. The third one's my least favorite. I never get that much into the fantastical stuff. But the first two were really good. Like,
You're not Lord of the Rings fan?
Yeah,
You're not Lord of the Rings
You know
fan?
I'm not, Jim. But the first two are really like full of suspense and like fun, crazy
I'll take you back to the
80s
Shire.
Tales from the Crypt, late night HBO thriller
It is
stuff.
good.
I
Oh, good.
blast with this. So Michael Nunya, you picked a great fucking choice again, and I love your goddamn mouth. I mean, I love you as a human. And
I love your mouth too.
I like
I'm sure
you.
it's sexy.
Mm-hmm, and your mouth.
Got those Angelina Jolie lips. Angelina Jolie lips. Do you have them?
Soft tacos. But yeah, that's it, guys. Again, if you want to get in on this Patreon, just click that link down below. It's in the description box. We love your fucking faces. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham opinion.
Feeling it all the time. And if you're ever in doubt, just look at the YouTube subscribe button
Put it
and
in my
say,
mouth.
in my mouth, cat's eye.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie.